your Christmas. I hope it yielded a great time for you and your family and memories that you'll always be able to look back on. And talking about yielding, yields have been relentless here, Mike. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, Coach. How are you today?
Pretty good. I mean, 460 we've gotten up to. It's actually looks like they should come off from here, but I've said that a couple times. This yield move is intense. Yields keep going up and the market keeps fighting higher yields. I've seen this before. I'll share the year tomorrow where I've seen this. It's called disintermediation. Anyway, I just wanted to just highlight one chart for you guys, just so you have a line in the sand. I posted it in the room. I don't think you want to be long Bitcoin or anything associated with it should it take out 92. So I think this high was about 107. Let's see. And look, it did not confirm at the last high. So maybe this is just a right shoulder. But from the high of 108, that's 16, could get you down to 76. So I mean, that'd be a shakeout, pretty good shakeout. I'm not saying, it's the end of the bull market, but I am saying that it's vulnerable. And now you know where it's vulnerable from,
Mhm.
because look how many the multiple tests we've had here. So they keep knocking on the door. The door keeps getting weaker. They keep pounding on the door. The door's gonna, swing open and leave the space underneath the market. So, Mike, we came in a little weaker, a little Christmas hangover for the market, but everything seems to be, you know, trying to come back or hold. S&Ps were down what, about 30, and they're only down 8 now. So, what's the market gravitating to today?
Look, if you want to share the screen, that's fine. I really didn't know that the market was even weak, to be honest with you. Maybe it's the,
Just the S&Ps were down 30.
oh, yeah. I mean, if we were in the room, you saw that we were buying multiple shares of the stock poet at 574, selling one this morning at 750, currently up what? 20% or so, big winner in TGH. Have several 100,000 shares that's been posting. Please, I implore everybody. I didn't split the atom here. Go watch about the last 14 videos that I've done straight EOS, battery maker, and a major play in the fund, working very nicely. QS, same one in the battery sector, breaking out calls. Now, if we go to my screen here, it's basically why I didn't even know really what the market was doing per se is because everybody's I'm fishing where the fish I'm fishing where the fish are. And if you look at my screen here, these quantum computing stocks, RGTI, which has been taking calls all week, along with the stock RCAT, these are the drones and these are the quantum computing plays. I understand that Meta's resting right here or wherever it may be doing. I'm well aware of it. But uh,
Okay, well then you can't say you weren't aware of market weakness. What you're saying is you were participating in things that were going up, but I see a lot of red on your screen, so I don't know how you can't notice that there is some weakness.
Okay, let's look at the red that I do see on my screen. All right, granted, Netflix is at 300, 800's down 14. Nvidia is down 70 cents. Hood is up down a penny. Here are the stocks that are up on my screen.
Well, we've rallied in I'm just talking about earlier. So you had no idea the market was lower this morning. That's what you're saying.
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right. You don't have SPX. You don't have any of the indexes up here. Okay. So you're having a good day. Congratulations.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Let's move forward. Next. You're going to ask me about option sweeps?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
there are a
ahead.
lot of option sweeps, and they're chasing basically the same things, long and short term. And it's basically these stocks here. Frey, please, I implore everybody, another battery maker that had volume option calls along a lot of it, still breaking out. So we'll see what happens. Again, I was aware
Were you
that
getting those calls last week before it made this move?
I'll repeat myself. Please go to the last bunch of videos that I've done. This is not, I'm not here, this is not a I told you so. This is imploring people to go back and look at calls, calls, calls.
Okay. I'm just wondering if there was time to react prior to today to that chart.
Well, they're all,
Reasonable,
hold on a second.
reasonable
They were
question.
all in the same group. Yes, you did. EOS, I have 280,000. I've been showing it every single day since about $4. Same group as QS. The same group as the battery makers. Same group as Spray. They're all in the same group. I'm not throwing darts. They're all moving together. All
Who
right.
said you who said you were throwing darts?
Because it's all predicated upon option flow. That's all. I didn't just come up
Okay.
with the $3 stock. And why don't we pivot in a different way? Okay, so let's look at what's going on now. GameStop, Hello Kitty had posted this morning over the weekend. That really didn't do much. Uh, even there's bifurcated moves here. ZK is a huge winner for us. Everybody should know that. I'm in that nicely. ZK. I have 7,000 shares from 20. I'm up 20 in that. I mean, today. JMIA. This is the one that hasn't worked out so far in calls, but they're going out in March. Am I adding to it here? Not really. I have time. I like the calls. That's one of the ones that did not work. But once again, stocks have been hot. Rump took a day off. All the algos have been preaching. Just buy the new high. New high, new buy stop. New high. 1528. That's all. Same thing with NNE. Still long that in the fund. RGTI, another one. We're all doing the same thing. If you're a little bit on the shy side, you can buy the break the bull flag. I mean, if you're ahead of the game, but again, buy stop. New is what they're doing. It doesn't matter what it is. 1275.
Well, it does matter what it's in. It's in the right sector, right? It's these are all like battery plays.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. So the two hottest sectors on the board are the what's that chip that Google made? You're long all these stocks. What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Okay.
Lunar
Quantum.
space.
All right, quantum, and batteries.
Yeah.
Anything with quantum on it or batteries.
And space. Quantum batteries and space. And these are them right here.
Okay.
AUR. I mean, this one I have a lot. I'm going to, you know what? I have a lot of AUR. I have 40,000 AUR from 7. It's 737. It's been taking all these calls since March. I wish it's, this is one of these things where if you want your positions to work, don't watch them. I believe the stock will be a lot higher. It's only because it calls me off the board. It's a space play. And I, looking for it to break out. But right now, I'm not really getting that too aggressive with it because it's kind of lagging to a degree. Another stock that they're looking to buy breaking out is this Bros, Dutch Brothers common shares. I guess that does matter what does. They make coffee just like Starbucks. It's a retailer. A lot of people I know are building a heavy position in this one. It's self-explanatory with the chart coming down. That's what I'm doing here. That's up to anybody else. You seeing tremendous amount of calls today. Dead cat bounce. And Planeteer. Let's look at what they're doing there. That will lead the whole way up. Okay. So, the last 3 days, Planeteer went from 71 to 84. Would anybody blame anyone if they run like that, even in the last 5 days to try to pad your account, taking a little bit off? Sure, I wouldn't. I would understand that. Oils are keeping the market down still. ExxonMobil. Gold I saw was higher up. My opinion on his gold is the GDX still. I wouldn't do anything here. I just think I'll watch your video if you. I'll watch what you have to say. Quite honestly, So that will take care of my commodity opinion or shape my view a little bit, what you have to say. So I'm okay with the commodities for a while. And here, that's it. That's what we have. Futures are
How,
going positive.
how about Freeport? Still in it?
No,
Yeah,
scratched,
because
broke even.
yeah.
Same with Devon Energy. Bought the bottom. Bought Devon like 30.72. I sold at average price 31.28. Here it is. Devon, I bought it near the bottom, near the volume print, and I held it for 4 days. It probably, I might turn around in 6 months and say I had the bottom here. For me, there's better things to do. It's more likely to have some bad news and shake everybody else again. That volume, I think, was predicated toward the option expiration. With that being said, the oil plays I'm out of, and that brought the reason why I said Devon is because you asked me about FCX. FCX, I made 20 cents in. The risk wasn't worth the reward. I did make a little bit. I passed. Next.
I actually think gold's acting pretty good.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
afraid of, I'm not in it. My FOMO is that, um,
Sure.
gold could keep going. Silver, I'm less constructive on.
Sure.
Uh, they need yields to come down, and gold's doing very well with a strong dollar. So if the
Okay.
dollar comes off, they could have a nice little pop. And
Noted.
I think it will.
Wonderful. There's a chart on Lennar, a home builder if you want. That's the breed. There's the chart on it. You could self-explanatory either from a macro view or a chart view or even just volume. And that's up, that's, I don't know what that, I'm not really familiar with that chart in terms of, I don't know, but that's what a major home builder is doing. That's important. Goldman Sachs,
Yeah.
banks not really catching any flow.
Yeah, I saw
Uh,
Goldman was down big. Is it still down?
it's down 3. And the low is, no, it's down to $2 off the low. It's not doing anything major. That's it. Apple
Okay,
back
so
positive, got the upgrade. They tried to shake the longs out after the upgrade in the morning.
yeah. So what's the price target of the upgrade?
I didn't see.
Okay, usually when they upgrade, they put a new target, 52-week target or
Yeah,
something.
no, I didn't see what the target was. The price action
Okay.
will tell me most. That's it.
Okay, man.
All right.
Day after Christmas, quiet day was, not quiet. I just noticed that volume seems lower to me today. Um, one more week, I'm looking forward to the new year. Looking to have a good decade next year.
Sure.
So that's my vision. So that's it. See you in the room, Mike.
You got it, Coach. Trade well, everybody in the room. Thanks for sharing. I'm here, obviously, all day. Please implore everybody to go watch your videos. Coach Wright, the volume might be thinning. Always something to do. Just, be
Yeah.
familiar. And see the Starbucks.
Yeah.
This bros might be worth the trade. I'm going to start buying this here. So thanks, everyone, for sharing. Cheers, Coach.